Okay, hi everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today as we talk to another great sponsor of the Children's Museum of Brownsville. I'm here with my friend Jorge Montero over at the Port of Brownsville. He's the Director of Communications. And we're just touching base with the port today and Jorge to hear a little bit about what's going on over there. I know, Jorge, you posted on online that it's Truck Driver Appreciation Week. So what does that mean for you all? How does that work for the port? What would you say to the truck drivers out there?
Well, I mean, it's start off that event, National Truck Driver Appreciation Week. It's a nationwide event. Many organizations in the industry, in the trucking industry, the logistics industry, they celebrate this, and it's more to give a pat on the back and recognize the efforts and everything that truck drivers do for our economy, right? And we obviously uh, we join that celebration. We've been doing this for 4 years already. And Unfortunately, because of our current situation with COVID, we're not able to do what we traditionally do, which is hand out some giveaways to truckers that come in and out the port during the National Truck Driver Appreciation Week. Um, so it's a little bit of a unfortunate, situation, but we usually cater to them lunch here in our permit office, and we see on average about 1,500 trucks coming in and out the port
Wow.
on a daily basis, which is it's a considerable volume. We have seen that number increase, with the within the past years.
Hmm.
And Something that we want to do with, as far as recognizing the truck drivers efforts and what they do is, I mean, they are an essential piece to our economy. They literally keep our economy going. They're the ones that are pushing us, especially in these times. It's unfortunate that it's one of those jobs that you cannot work from home.
Hmm.
They are right now, I mean, they are going beyond everything that they can, sacrificing their health, their family's health, and everyone else that they're around with, to provide goods, any
Right.
kind of goods. It could be raw materials for manufacturing, all the way to toilet paper, right?
Hmm.
Our groceries. It's one of those things that if you sit down and think about, you're having dinner, the vegetables that you're eating, I mean, well, they were trucked, right? You're at home, we're using a computer, a device right now. Well, that was more than likely trucked to a store, right?
Hmm.
Or clothes, no, everything that you can think of, any goods, any kinds of goods and foods. I mean, it comes by truck. It's going to their destination by truck. So, I mean, they're the ones that are driving our economy at this time. And I mean, we're really grateful for everything that they're doing, the sacrifice that they're putting. And again, I mean, the Port of Brownsville, being a logistics hub, we have maritime, we have train, rail, and we also have trucks. So I mean, it's a huge component to our daily activities, the trucking industry. So I mean, that's one of the things that we want to do. We want to recognize them for everything that they do to our economy.
That's excellent. Yep, they're definitely essential workers, and we also would like to show our appreciation from the Children's Museum for all the truck drivers out there that are doing their job every day so that we can have the things that we need everywhere around the country, right? So thank you for sharing that today. I also wanted to ask you a little bit about the recent story that came out on the um, sorghum grain that was being exported. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, of course. This is the first time in 13 years that the port is exporting grain via vessel. So I mean that's very exciting for us because of that. It's a milestone that we are able to achieve this year, and this is all thanks to a company called West Plains, who they're the current operators of the port's grain elevator. They're the ones who are handling all that operation. They were able to get this project that is taking or exporting grain, in this case sorghum, from the Rio Grande Valley and areas south of Corpus to China. And this past month of August, it was the first vessel that sailed to China with 33,000 metric tons
Wow.
of sorghum. And this is the first of four vessels that West Plains is planning on shipping to China. So I mean, it's really exciting. It's great news. It also for the community and people that are learning about the port that don't have a lot of knowledge of what the port does. I mean, it helps us diversify our business portfolio.
Mhm.
We move a lot of steel. We are actually the biggest exporter of steel into Mexico
Great.
and the United States. And we move a lot of refined petroleum products, but we also move grain and windmill components. So you can see that it helps us diversify our capabilities, especially in times like this when there might be the peaks and lows in several industries. uh,
Mhm.
this certainly helps us, maintain, a certain level of I guess normalcy, and also, which is great. It helps our local growers in the valley. Agriculture is one of the biggest and oldest industries here in our area, and I mean we're really happy to be one of those components that helps send everything that they're doing here, especially in this case, with their production of that type of grain. I mean, we're able to export it, and so that's why kind of a taste of Texas sailing to China, by way of the port of Brownsville, which is great. I mean, but it's all thanks to our local growers who are they're doing a great job as well.
You're doing a great job. Yeah, that's incredible. Well, thank you so much for sharing all that information. That's a lot to take in, and it's really exciting to know that the Valley's, traveling the world and all that product is being distributed in other places right here from our backyard at the Port of Brownsville. So we really appreciate that info. Again, we want to thank the Port of Brownsville for being the sponsor at this year's Night at the Museum online. It's Lucky 13. You can check out the online auction with the link located in the comments section. And we appreciate everybody's help this year in supporting the Children's Museum of Brownsville. Thanks so much, Jorge.
No, thank you for having us, and best of luck in your upcoming event. Hope everyone,
Appreciate
the
it.
whole community can support.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye.